Now, before we talk about the actual, let me do that first, the building of the church. Again, this is built by my favorite architect, Antonio Barluzzi, Italian architect. I'll tell you why I like him. Here's what would happen. He would get a commission, generally from the Franciscan friars of Milan, to design a church. Did he just sit down and design the church? No. He read the verses that describe the reason for the church, the why they want to build a church. He would go to the site in question and usually find there the remains of a Byzantine church or monastery, and he would study it carefully. And then he would pray before he ever took his pencil and put it to paper. He would pray. And so every one of his churches is different because each one illustrates the reason for it. Favorite architect in Israel. You wouldn't know it was his church unless somebody told you. There is no signature, so to speak, right? Some people, Frank Lloyd Wright, we know what his things look like. So Calatrava builds all those suspension bridges and things. We have one in Jerusalem. There obviously is. But you don't know Antonio Barluzzi because you don't recognize his work unless you know why he built it as he did. Okay, so the other thing about this church is that it was built in the 1930s. And who helped to build this church? You won't believe it. Who gave some of the money to build it? Mussolini. Okay, 1939 it was built by the Franciscan sisters, actually. So I'm just going to read Matthew 5, 3 to 11. And Dean is going to count to himself every time I say the word blessed, so that afterwards he'll be able to tell us how many there are. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And blessed are you, when men shall revile you, and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Those are the Beatitudes. Now, about the Sermon on the Mount. If you read Matthew 5, I think it's 5, 6, and 7. I've studied and talked to some talks here. They believe that it was not a message he gave all at one time, but a compilation of many different messages and ideas that Jesus espoused during his ministry. All put together and called the Sermon. Let's take another 10 or 15 minutes. Is that all right? And have yourself